All right. Hey guys, welcome back to Why Not? This is episode 7. I'm Kate.
I'm Jaemi.
So, I don't know about you guys. This weather is making me so tired. It's too much rain. I love rain, but like when I'm at work, I'm like, can I just go home and read?
Oh, I would rather have it rainy all the time.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Nathan and I talk about it all the time.
You just love it being rainy?
Oh, yeah.
Why?
Ever since I was a kid, I don't know, it's just been my favorite. And I don't mind getting wet. I don't mind being outside and doing things in the rain. That's when I like to garden.
Unless it's cold, right?
No, I even like it when it's cold.
What? Like cold and rainy?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I'm just a rain person all around.
Yep. Which is so opposite of, like, your personality.
Yeah? You think
Because
so?
I feel like you're very cheery. Like, you're not, like, a very dreary person.
But see, rain for me feels very, cheery. Always has been. My whole family's like that, though.
Interesting.
Yeah. Now, my son, he's my sun lover. He loves the sun.
Yeah.
But he likes to be outside doing things, and he likes to be warm. So
Yeah.
I don't know. He looks the most like me, but as far as that kind of stuff,
He's a bit opposite.
It could be more different. Yeah, I want it hot and I want it sunny.
I do like the rain. I don't know. I kind of rather just be like inside, watch a movie. Like I could get so much cleaning done when it's raining, and I'm like, why am I at work? It makes me so annoyed. But then I feel the same way when it's nice out, and I'm like, I should be outside playing in the sun.
Yeah, I'm tired right now, but it's because it's like the end of the work day. But I feel more energized with rainy days. Now I can quickly go into I'm in a cocoon, but I'm just so happy.
Nice.
And Nathan's like that too. I'm living in the wrong place, I guess, for that weather.
You guys need to move to Washington State. It rains a lot there.
I love
and it's beautiful there, I've heard.
I just feel like I don't like that tornadoes ruin things and lives, but I think tornado season's always been kind of one of my favorites as far as just because it rains. And as long as the storms aren't hurting things,
which they do.
They do. I used to want to be a storm chaser.
Oh my gosh.
I love the wind. The wind doesn't bother me. Yeah.
I like it until it does damage to my house or my property.
True. But I don't know. I guess maybe it's because I'm an Okie. I'm just kind of used to it. Yeah, it's always been my favorite. Oh, and I feel like Oklahoma has the prettiest skies.
Yeah,
I've been lots of places.
I do like the skies.
And I don't know, there's just something about the sunrises and sunsets here are just amazing.
They really are. And the sunsets, they are really pretty too. I do, something about Oklahoma sky. I will say though, when I went to college, my first degree, the campus was in a valley. So you did a 360 and you could see mountains.
Yeah, that would be nice.
You. And so seeing the sunsets there and the sunrises there was amazing.
I've seen lots of pretty ones in lots of different places. I just know that I miss this place when I've been gone a while. I know when I moved to the East Coast, I felt very claustrophobic. But I lived in the city too. Yeah. I remember going to the Catskills in New York and feeling like that was amazing. I'm wondering if your dog is he chewing on my pants or is it just...
No, he's chewing on his bone.
He was sitting on my lap and I couldn't quite tell.
Yeah, he's a bone chewer.
He's so cute.
He'll sit there and chew that sucker for hours. Which is fine, because then he's not, in my face.
Does he get pieces off of that?
If he does, I grab it.
Okay.
Because it's literally just, plastic. But it's, flavored plastic or something. I don't know.
Let me see if I can get
It's not like an edible bone. Just a chewing.
Yeah.
For his teethers.
My dog doesn't like to chew on anything, really. I wonder if maybe I should try one of those.
Maybe.
I feel like I'm talking quiet again, and then you're going to listen back to this and be like, can't hear you.
Yeah, I might have extras somewhere if you want to take one.
I might just take her to PetSmart and see if I can figure out if anything's catching her interest. I don't like giving her the rawhides.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely not.
Any dog that I've ever had that had one of those always seems to get really sick.
Yes. Did you did I give you some treats
You
for
did.
her?
She did like those.
The twisters?
Yes.
Yes, he loves those. I'm almost positive I have one of those like underneath the cabinet. I'll just give it to you if I can find it and if I know where it's at. Because he doesn't need it. He has.
Are you sure? Because he's loving it now.
If she hates it, bring it back.
Okay.
But I mean, if it saves you from spending money and she hates it, you know, it's just it's so hard when the dogs are so finicky.
Yeah.
Because he's finicky with food, and I'm like, I just bought 7 different cans of dog food, of wet food for you to try.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than that.
And you don't even like any of them. Like, he'll maybe eat a little bit, and the next day he's like, nose up in the air. I'm too good for that, Mom. Like, I can't. I kind of gave up.
Yeah.
I gave up, and then I started feeding him canned chicken, but I didn't realize it had to be low sodium.
Yeah.
And I didn't wash it off.
Yeah.
And I was giving it to him, and he got really sick because of me, and I felt bad.
My mom likes to get rotisserie chickens, and then she'll shred them up, and she boils it a little bit.
To get, like, any of the sodium out and all.
And my dog loves that. She loves Grandma more than me because of that.
Oh, I bet. Fatten her up some.
She doesn't really. I don't know if I've ever seen a fat poodle.
Yeah, I don't think so. I feel like their metabolism is so fast and he's so hyper 24/7 that it's like he just burns it off.
Yeah. Does he like the rain? Or does he care for it?
Storms, not so much. Throughout the night, he was growling and stuff at the thunder.
My dog doesn't care about the thunder and things, but she does not want to go outside and get wet.
Yeah,
which is funny because she's a water dog.
Yeah, there are some days where he won't go outside in the rain, but today he had no problem. He was just standing there, and I'm like, okay, well, go potty. I don't want to be out in the rain.
Yeah,
stop standing there. Go. Yeah, I don't know. He doesn't like grass though.
Really?
I think he has a little bit of an allergy to grass because, I don't know. He'll pee real fast and then get off the grass.
Yeah. He just might not like how it feels.
Yeah, maybe.
With my dog, the other morning, it was raining really hard. So I had to, grab an umbrella, and then I took her to the side of the house, kind of under an overhang, and put her over there, and kind of stood over her with the umbrella. It took forever. She finally peed. But I had to have her on a leash.
Yeah.
Because she kept trying to run back onto the porch. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's the only part that I don't like about the rain is that I have to take my dog out in it, and she doesn't like it.
See? Cat's better. Sorry, Henry. It's so much less work with the cats, and it's so nice.
I feel like cats are a little more work.
Really?
Yeah. Because of the box.
The box takes 2 seconds. You scoop it at night. Well, depending on what type of litter you have.
Yeah. Well, no, scooping it is fine, but I don't know. Maybe I'm cleaning it too often. I'm changing out all the. I don't know. I have to vacuum all the time.
Yeah, but you're
constantly scooping it.
You have the clumping clay one.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I don't use that
with my dog, she goes outside and it's the tiniest poop. I see it. I pick it up immediately, and that's it. We're done.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think it's just more of what you're used to than anything. Oops.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. I'm just so used to cats. I'm like, eh.
Yeah, I've never had a cat in my life until
now.
Yeah. And she's not around all that often.
Mm-hmm.
She it's not that I think she doesn't like us. I think we're too much because it's only been her and Nathaniel for forever. And she's daddy's girl, so. Let's see. What else has been going on? Because it's been a
few weeks. Episode 6 is finally posted. Mm-hmm. Sorry, guys. That kind of took a little while between...
That was a long episode, I think, too.
It was, yeah. We were talking about personalities and personality traits. We took the tests and all. It is split up into 2 parts because the computer died randomly and just cut us off. But yeah, it's been a while. I feel like I've just been working.
Yeah.
So much lately.
Yeah, definitely work, and it's end of the school year.
Yeah, so you've been extra busy.
Yes, and I feel like the kids lose their mind the last few days of school. I don't know what goes on.
Because they're ready to just be done.
Oh, it's ridiculous. Like, come on, guys. And it's middle school, so... And I work with, like, 6th, 7th, and 8th graders.
Yeah.
So there's a huge mix. Because I see the 6th graders,
mm-hmm.
and they're so tiny. Especially at the beginning of the year. You're like, oh my gosh. And then you see these 8th graders, and some of them look like... Like, I've seen some of the dudes, they've got, like, mustaches, and they all have, like, weird mullets or hair in their eyes. And it's like, you guys look like you're working on a mortgage and your first marriage. Like, it's just so weird. It's like, you guys... And then they come in, and they're asking for, like, such kid things. You know, like, can I have a Band-Aid?
Yeah.
You know, and it's just, like, big 8th grader that looks like, you know,
a
dude. And you're like, for what? And they're like, for this cut on my finger. And you're like, can I see it? And they show you, and you're like, I don't see it. And they're like, yeah, it's a little paper cut. It's like, okay. I'll give you a bit. It's like, okay. I think some of them are just trying to get out of class, honestly.
Oh, yeah, probably.
No, it's fun. I enjoy it. I enjoy being able to, like, establish a relationship with these kids, and they kind of, like, learn to trust you, because a lot of these kids have to come in every day for meds.
Yeah.
And to watch them sort of be really closed off and standoffish, and you know, kind of slowly start to break through all that, and you can see their personalities come through. It's really a lot of fun. But yeah, I'm glad to be on break now.
Yeah, I bet. So how long is this break then? Because it's summer break, so it's what, a month or two?
Yeah, they'll go back in August. I'll go back in August.
June, July, August. Jeez Louise.
Mm-hmm. Well, I have to go back like earlier August. So.
Yeah,
but it'll be fun. I split my time up between if you hear squeaking, it's the dog.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I split my time up between here and with my parents for the summer.
Yeah.
Because Nathan still works part of the summer. So I'll just go back and forth and work on all the things I didn't have time for.
Yeah, I get that. I wish I had a summer break. That would be so nice.
Yeah, that's the only... I can't complain about this job because I get off when the kids are off.
Yeah.
And I think everyone kind of chases that whole summer break feeling.
Yeah.
From when you're a kid. So I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool. I don't mind this so much. I wish it paid better, but...
Yeah, I think... I will say... working year-round just goes very fast.
Yeah.
But then again, that's the medical field for you. You're forever working. Holidays, non-holidays.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, nothing felt broken up.
No. It's
when I worked in the hospital and
it's
things.
never ending.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just like there's no end in sight.
Yeah, like, Christmas didn't really feel like Christmas. You always worked, like you said, holidays or nights. You'd flip. Like, I would flip back and forth between nights and days sometimes, and... Yeah, it's just really different.
Yeah,
But
definitely don't get the vacations or the time off like other people do.
Yeah.
Or like COVID, like worked whole time through COVID.
Yeah.
There was no break for that.
Oh man, that was crazy with the kids being like home all the time.
Oh my gosh, I bet.
And then you had to like do all their work online with them, and oh my goodness. Pull my hair
This
out.
is too much. Go back to school.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, your plant looks amazing over there.
Which one?
Is that Apothos?
Uh-huh.
It's looking so... Actually, both of those are looking so healthy.
Thank you. Yeah, they really like that spot.
Yeah, I would not move them.
Some of my plants are very, like, sad and some are not. I put a new plant in that crisscross leg pot and it died.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, I don't know why. Maybe I just didn't water it fast enough. Life's been so busy that I'm like, oh, when did I last water my plants? Like, and then I've been trying to like build up the garden outside and work on all of the. I put stones and river rocks around like the electrical and the AC unit.
Oh, nice.
So then mowing is easier, and we don't take the chance of a weed eater or like the lawnmower hitting anything.
Yeah.
Because I had that happen where I hired somebody and they ended up clipping the electrical cord on my AC unit. Thank goodness it was that and not the condenser.
Oh my gosh.
But it cost me several $100s to get it fixed. Instead of thousands, because if it was the condenser, if they nicked the condenser or broke the condenser, it would have been, or not the condenser, the coolant cord. I don't know what it was.
So if they're providing a service and they mess up your property, they're not responsible for it.
They probably should have been, and it was like an independent guy, and he had only done it a few times, and I sent a very not so nice text message to him when he was like, oh, like I'll come back out and work on things for like work on your grass or whatever, and I'm like, no, absolutely not. You ripped up my solar lights and you didn't even bother putting them back in the ground. You broke several of them. You hit I'm pretty sure he broke my front patio because it's cracked down, so he ran over it with the zero turn. So it cracked it, hit the AC unit. Like, it was
my gosh.
It was just so careless, and I was like, I will never use your service again.
Yeah.
I said, you're lucky I'm not making you pay for this. I probably should have, but I didn't know. I don't think I even would have been able to. Like,
That's crazy.
I don't know if he even had insurance or anything like that, so I just was like...
Yeah. No, that's crazy.
I was pissed, though, because I never let people mow my lawn because I don't trust people. And then I let this person because I was just so exhausted from working both jobs and this, that, and the other. And I was like, oh, this would be great once in a blue moon, have somebody cut the lawn. It was like $60, not even. And then, like, they act like that and they do that to my property, and I was like, absolutely not.
Wow.
So, if I ever have somebody cut my lawn again, it is going to be a reputable, like, fully known company.
Yeah.
And have a subscription or something and know that they have insurance, and if something breaks, like, then I'll deal with it.
I've been fortunate that the neighbor that lives on my street has a couple of teen boys.
Nice.
And he's mowed my lawn for a couple of years now. He was looking to make some money and stuff, and I think he's like $35 to do the front and back.
Wow, that's so cheap.
And he only recently raised the prices.
Yeah.
And yeah, he comes like maybe every other week, or and he just lives down the road. I know who his parents are. So, he makes sure to do a good job. It's been great. And I've been seeing him put all of his lawn money into his truck. So it's just kind of fun to watch his truck sort of morph as he makes more and more lawn money.
Like different adaptions and stuff.
He's got these bright lights under it. He's always messing with the tires on it. He's got like the front kind of up a little bit.
Like a lift kit. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
So it's just kind of
funny.
Fun. Yeah. But no, I've been very fortunate in that. I used to have a group would come out and do it. And I don't know, they every once in a while they would do things like they'd hit my downspout.
Yeah, I've had mine hit,
and it's like all split.
Yeah, it like falls off now and stuff.
Okay. And the teenage boy's never done anything bad at all. Because like I said, he's my neighbor, and I can like just walk down to his parents and be like, "Hey,
you're gonna have to pay for this now. You just broke
your son." But no, he's like I said, he's very responsible. Great. I kind of wonder if his brother's ever going to take over, because I think he graduates, or he graduated.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see. He does several lawns on the block.
On the side.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll just start his own business.
I mean, I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, I think these people make more money an hour than I do. They do make more money an hour than I do. 100%.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, but it's like, it's exhausting. I mean, if you have a zero turn, you're not really doing the work. But like, if you're pushing a mower, and then you're weed eating or weed whacking, whatever you want to call it, it's tiring. And in the sun, if it's a hot day.
I will tell you though, so Nathan mows the yard for a lady. His family's always mowed a yard for this lady. And it takes him a while to do it. And I've always asked him, like, let me help you, I'd love to help you.
Yeah.
He finally let me help him. And I really enjoy mowing a lawn. I don't have my own mower.
Yeah.
Or I would mow my own lawn. Nathan has a couple mowers that he'll pack up and take over there. And so I really enjoyed it. I feel like I get a good workout in.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I deserve to eat something afterwards, and I go get a treat. So it's really been nice.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it, but I don't love it.
Yeah.
It's one of those things of, so I got an electric mower because I wanted to be eco-friendly. Mm-hmm. I didn't want to have gas in the garage. I didn't want to have to deal with the maintenance. I was like, oh, electrical mower, super easy, whatever. That battery dies pretty damn fast.
I was going to say, I've heard so much about the electrical stuff.
Yes, and it wasn't really cheap, and I just, like, it's not self-propelled, so it's like you really have to push it.
Yeah. Which
makes a big difference, honestly. And I have found ways where if you mow in a circle and you slowly decrease that circle, mm-hmm. I can get through the battery longer.
Yeah.
But again, I just it was exhausting to do my lawn, mm-hmm. especially on a 100-degree day, and mm-hmm. I just worked, and I'm like, I do not want to do this. Mm-hmm. I don't like. And then I have this sweet couple next door who I adore, this elderly couple who are like grandparents to me. Like, she bakes a cake and she'll bring cake over to us type deal. Like, she's super sweet.
I need a neighbor that does that.
Yeah, they're both super sweet. I love them. So, like, in my head, I'm like, I would love to be that person and mow their lawn for mm-hmm. them. Or, like, just help out a little bit. Like, when it snowed, I shoveled the driveway.
Oh, yeah, I've done that before. I love that too, by the way.
Yeah.
I love shoveling snow.
I don't think I like it that much because I used to do it so much as a kid.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, you're from,
I grew up in Philly, yeah. So, or, like, right outside of Philly, so it's like...
Yeah, yours is, like, lasts forever. We might have, like, a couple of weeks
and it would be, like, going outside and it's freezing and my dad and I are, not mowing, shoveling the snow, and then we're literally ice cold, go inside, thaw, mm-hmm. and then go out a few hours later and do it again because it's snowing more. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so things like that. But, like, I actually just got a riding mower the other day. I pulled the trigger and I bought a riding mower.
Oh my goodness.
Not a brand new one.
That's still, like, so cool, though.
A used one. Yeah, it's actually really fun. Mm-hmm. I was terrified to learn how to ride it and drive it. Well, because it's older, so it's, like, it's different. It's not like one of the newer ones. Like, there's... Mm-hmm. I don't even know how to explain it.
It's probably just harder to, like, turn and maneuver.
Kind of, yeah. And, like, when you turn it on, you have to then feed the engine. Mm-hmm. I forget what it's called. Feed the engine more gas, and then you let off the brake, and that's how you go. Like, there's not a gas pedal. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know. It's just it's an older model, but I think she's gonna do great. I hope she does. I literally just bought her the other day, and it's been raining since. But I'm very excited to use her because then I can literally get this outside part of the yard done so fast.
Oh yeah.
And then I can then pop over to their yard and do their lawn really fast because they even had my neighbors have a riding mower in their garage. And when my dad was down, I was like, guys, what's wrong with it? Can we fix that? And then I'll borrow it, and I'll do your lawn, too. So, like, you don't have to worry about it. And they're like, there's something major wrong with it, and we don't want to mess with it, and anybody get hurt or whatever. Yeah. So, they wouldn't let my dad look at it, which, whatever, fine. They're like, yeah, we just need to get it serviced, and they haven't.
Yeah.
They use a push mower. And they do their lawn in increments, like I do mine. But, yeah, I don't mind it, but I don't hate it. I didn't realize how much I did not like it buying a house, and I'm like, oh, I could have done away with it. And Michael doesn't really like it either, so we're both kind of like,
Well, and I'm one of those crazies that goes out and I'm fully covered when I'm doing it.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, I'm in the the long sleeve hooded thing and the pants.
Nope. I will wear shorts and then I regret it after, especially if I'm like weed eating and I'm like, and then I have like bruises against my legs or something because of the stuff flying away.
Yeah. My mom just raised me to like be afraid of the sun.
Yeah.
She's Asian. You know how that is.
Yeah.
And like anytime I feel the sun on me for too long, I'm like, I'm burning. I feel like I'm turning into a raisin. And my dad, he has to do it too, but he's like, he's a ghost.
Yeah.
Like me. He had a skin cancer scare. And so he stays covered up. But honestly, I feel cooler when I am covered up. I can get the clothes maybe just a little bit damp. Yeah. And it feels kind of nice. And yeah, I feel cooler in that sometimes than I do. Plus, like, I don't like grass getting in my like shoes and things like that.
Yeah. It is kind of annoying. But
let's see what else. Oh, books. I've
been reading that trilogy like we talked about last time. The Belladonna trilogies. I'm on Foxglove, which is the second book now. Still very good. Again, I've been insanely busy, so I haven't sat down and read. Like pretty much when I come home, I'm like, okay, I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm gonna have to break into that one after I finish the series I'm on right now.
Yeah, it's just like one of those things. I feel like lately these weeks have been longer and more stressful, and I'm just like, I need to come home and completely disassociate.
Yeah.
And or just go to bed.
What your dog do?
This is what he does. We call this his dance. He is like kicking his legs. He wants attention. He wants to play.
Yeah.
He's gonna throw a tantrum.
Bailey I went out to dinner with Daniel and Bailey with Nathan the other night, and she asked them what they were reading, and she was reading a Viking series.
Yeah.
The first one's Broken Souls and Bones, and the second one is Heir of Twisted Lies. And it's actually really good. I was like, Vikings? I don't think I've ever read anything with Vikings in it. So that was pretty cool.
Oh, excuse me.
And I've really, really enjoyed that. I would not be able to get through. I've read through so many books just because I do the audio. I don't have. I'm like you, where it's like I come home and I'm like, oh my gosh.
I will definitely do audio more, but now since I'm training at work, I actually have to talk to somebody.
Yeah.
And I can't just ignore the world like I like to.
Yeah. Well, like, I can't listen at work, but every morning when I drive to work and in the afternoon when I drive, anytime I'm driving or if I'm cleaning the house, I'll listen. So
yeah, that's fair.
You can get through, and I listen at 1.5 speed.
Yeah, that's insane. That's a lot. I can maybe do like 1.25. 1.5 is insane.
So I used to just do 1.25.
Yeah.
And then I guess, after you listen for a while, you kind of get used to it. And then I realized that I wanted to get through it a little bit faster because I wanted to read more books. And you can borrow the books on Libby. You do it for like 7 days at a time.
Yeah.
Because I have such a short window to listen to them, I would have to renew. And if it's a popular book, you can't renew immediately. You have to go back into the queue.
Yeah, it's very annoying.
Oh my gosh. I don't want to...
I've dealt with that many times before.
I don't want to stop in the middle of my book and then have to wait and pick it back up again. Your dog is so angry at us for ignoring him. So yeah. I need to buy the book now, though, that I've read it, because
You're being that person.
I'm being that person. I want to have it on my shelf. I mean, I'm not going to...
reread it.
Stress about getting it. I'm going to see how much it is, and then maybe add it to my collection, and just have it on the shelf.
Yeah.
How's your little free library doing?
Good. It was full. So full. And then it was like a lot of it got emptied out. So then I just added more.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so it's been great. I had I even posted about this on Facebook, but the comic book shop that Michael goes to in Sepulpa, Route 66. Yes. He donated a bunch of free comics.
Did those go fast?
A good portion of them did, and then we added more. Because I didn't want to put them all in there at once.
Yeah.
Because the neighborhood kids sometimes rate it, and I'm like, okay, I want to give a chance for other people to get them too.
Yeah.
But yeah, so It's been really well, going really well. I see people stop by, put things in there, grab things. Yeah.
I didn't get to look at it before I came in here. I'll have to take a look before I leave.
Yeah, you should. I actually did, when I was in Sepulpa last, there was a pop-up of, I don't know if this is it, but there was a pop-up, like, tent, or like a little, not a farmer's market, but something along those lines. And this girl, she wraps books. She does, like, a type of genre, if it's, like, a romance, if it's, whatever, right? Mm-hmm. And then she put, like, all these stickers in the front, like, folded it, like, you can't see the cover.
Uh-huh.
And then she put, like, stickers, bookmarks, and then a rating sheet. And I bought one for myself, and I bought one for my friend for her birthday to open up. And, like, she got, like, a pirate's book.
Oh.
Which is really cool. A romance pirate's book. And I think this is what I got. It's called Hot Rocks. I don't know. It's a romantic suspense novel by Nora Roberts.
I feel like I've seen her name in her
She
books
sounds familiar, but
dropping it.
But I was just like, okay, that's fun though, because I had no idea what I was gonna get.
Yeah, I think she's actually pretty popular.
Yeah, so it might be really good. I'll have to keep you updated on that whenever I read that.
Yeah.
But I was so excited about like all the little trinkets and stuff that came with it too.
Mm-hmm. I love the smell of paper.
Yeah, but I'm the same way. But yeah, so that's something fun that I did. And then, I also found a crocheted bookmark in the little free library. And
oh my goodness, that's adorable.
Isn't it? So supposedly it's part of this kind crocheting for kindness or kindness crocheting thing. And I had a little thing saying like just some sort of quote, and then to scan, he's gonna think it's a toy, and then scan the QR code and post about your findings. Mm-hmm. And supposedly people crochet these things, seal it up in a bag, and they put them all over the place. Like crochet like little birds, little animals, little things like this. So somebody made this, put it in the little free library, and I snagged it because I was like, that's cute.
Yeah.
I love that. So I posted it, and I was like, thank you for whoever did this. Like, so now I'm part of that group on Facebook, and it's just constantly saying like, oh, I was in the airport today, and I found like this little bird, like sitting. It's just like cute stuff.
Yeah. I do wish I knew how to knit and crochet.
I don't think it's hard, but I don't really know.
Mom and sister do it a lot, and I don't think it is that hard. I have so little time for what I already know how to do. Mm-hmm. I'm still working on that cross stitch. I haven't picked it up in a while because I've been reading so much.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe someday. Someday when I retire.
Yeah, right.
Oh retire to the woods with Nathan, I'll pick up crocheting.
Have you tried any new restaurants or anything lately?
Have we tried any new restaurants? Let me think. I don't think I have. Ugh, my memory's so awful.
It's okay.
I try not. Honestly, everything's getting so expensive.
It really is.
I try not to go out and eat a whole lot. I had Nathan. Oh, so Mother's Day happened.
Yeah.
He picked up my kids and took them to the store, and they picked out balloons and candy for me.
Cute.
They got a card. He helped them put money in a gift card for me. It was $1 for every year I've been their mom, plus one.
Oh.
So they each put in a little bit of money. And then
that's adorable.
Yeah. And then he asked where I'd like to eat, which is super sweet, but it also kind of stresses me out.
Oh, absolutely. When you have to make the decision.
When I'm making the decision and everybody else is depending on, like I don't want to. Mm-hmm. I'm so easygoing. Mm-hmm. I can eat anywhere.
Yeah.
If I really didn't want something, I would say it. And that
absolutely.
Rarely happens. Like if I've had pizza 3 days that week, I might say, hey, maybe not pizza. If you ask me where we'd want to go. But I was like, well, I don't know. Is there somewhere you want to eat? Like, where would the kids like to eat? And he's like, well, it's Mother's Day, so you should pick.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my gosh, I want something that everyone's going to like that isn't, like, super expensive. I went with Vietnamese.
Oh, nice.
Because I love it. And we did not go on Mother's Day.
Okay.
Because I knew it'd be busy.
It would have been chaos.
I said, I don't want to go on Mother's Day. Can we go, like, Monday? Yeah. Well, I forgot that the Vietnamese places around here close, like, on Mondays.
Mm-hmm.
And so the place that you've been with us in the Vietnamese store.
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
That was closed. But there's another place that's closer to my house that I used to go to all the time. And so I got to have Nathan try that place. He did have the pho. Okay. I think we both agree that the other place's pho is better. Funny. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
I think they're number one.
They're great.
They're so good.
But their banh mi, the sandwiches.
I've only had their pho.
Pho 71, which is one I go to all the time.
Uh-huh.
That one has better sandwiches and the pork chop dish, and there's
Michael always says if it has a number in the name, it's usually better.
Yeah, but I haven't found that to be the case with Funny. Because Funny doesn't have a number.
No, it doesn't. Mm-mm. But it's so good.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
Yeah.
Plus, you're right there by Nam Haim, and it's just like, oh, let's go shopping.
Yeah. Well, you can, like, walk off your dinner a little bit.
That too, which is nice after you're so full. Speaking of pho, so we didn't get pho from there. I know Michael ate there. I don't remember what he did, but it was, what is it called? It's in Tulsa Hills.
Mm-hmm.
It's the new bao bun and noodle place in Tulsa Hills. It took over Metro Diner's location.
Is it Bao 88 or something? Does it have a number?
I don't know.
I feel like I've been seeing postings of a bao place that's new.
Yeah. It might be it. I think he ate there, but we've gotten bao buns from there. I love the bao buns. Oh, the custard ones? Me too. I am such a sucker for them. Like, I
love all the different fillings. I love the savory ones. I love the sweet ones. I love all of it.
I just like the plain Jane custard filling. I'm like, oh my goodness, it's so good. And I thought Kai had amazing custard bao buns. These are equally as good.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my god, they're closer now. And it's just, I was so happy.
See, I grew up eating like red bean buns.
Oh.
Koreans will sweeten red beans.
Uh-huh.
And put them in stuff. So I grew up with that, and then it's become the trend now. I don't know what your dog is doing. He's an acrobat on my legs right now. And I didn't really have savory buns until I was older.
Yeah.
Because if you were going to have something savory, you just had dumplings.
Yeah.
You know? Which is completely different from like bao.
Absolutely.
And so we started going to the Vietnamese store more when we got older, and it's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can ever go back. Actually, dumplings sound really good right now.
Mm.
Oh my gosh. We should not be talking about food.
No. But, yeah, so we tried there, and I've only gotten the bao buns from there. I need to get the pho. I will soon. But I feel like otherwise, nothing's really new.
Yeah.
You know, it's just been a few weeks of, I feel like I've barely talked to you.
Yeah, I know.
It's just so busy.
I was like, oh, I feel awful. We haven't really talked.
Oh, no, it's fine. Well, it's even funny, too, because, like, on Saturday, we were both in the same place.
Yeah.
But
I told Nathan, I was like, she was here, and we didn't even see each other.
And I was still there, because I stayed within the farmer's market area.
Mm-hmm. And we walked through there.
That's so funny. So
I saw runners, too.
Yeah, so you might have seen me in the morning, because I did the 5K. The 5K started at 7:30 a.m.
Mm-hmm. I wasn't there that early.
And so I got done, and then we were in the park area where, like, all the amusement park, like, the stuff was.
Yeah. And
they offered us, which is fine, but also not fine, because I do not want beer and pizza at 8:30, 9 a.m.
Oh my gosh, no.
And so, if you were of age, you could get a cup of beer, or, 2 beers and a slice of pizza or whatever. And I'm like, can I have coffee and, a donut instead?
Yeah.
So,
where's the orange juice?
I didn't even want, a donut. I just wanted coffee. Yeah. So, and I brought a banana after, but I was like, what? Like, this,
That's crazy.
I can't. Like, I get it, carbs, but I was just like...
No, beer hurts my stomach.
Well, not even beer. Like, the pizza, the carbs from the pizza. Yeah. But I was just like, I can't eat pizza that early. Like, I'm that type of person that...
I could probably the pizza, but the beer is a no.
If it was breakfast pizza, but it wasn't even breakfast pizza.
Yeah.
So I just was like... So we went, like, me, Darcy, and Michael, we went to Quick Trip, grabbed coffees. Then I was like, oh, we ran past the farmer's market. I said, let's go back and go to the farmer's market. Mm-hmm. So we did, and we hung out there, and then I met up with two of my girlfriends that I used to work with, and they had their little ones with them. And so we just walked around the market and hung out and all, but...
There's a coffee shop in the Rose District.
Lorraine.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we go, and they have, like, the cactus and stuff in there. So my kids are in band, so they have to be there early to get ready for the parade.
That parade was the longest parade I've ever been to.
Yeah. Luckily, my kids are kind of at the beginning.
Yeah.
And so, but they have to be there early, so we drop them off, and then we end up going to the coffee shop, and we'll get some coffee and treats, and then we walk back, and then the parade starts. So we've got, like, a whole thing. But we did walk through the farmer's market, and I saw a couple of runners, and it made me think of you, and that's why I messaged you. Because I didn't know if they'd run yet or not. I didn't know when the race was.
It was the crack of dawn. Yes, because when you messaged me, I don't know where I was at that time.
Yeah.
When you messaged me. Because I don't even remember what time you messaged me at.
But, yeah, I was telling my friend about my weekend, and I was like, yeah, I had a friend that did the 5K. I was like, and it was really early. I was like, I could never do that.
I did not realize it was that early when I signed up.
Oh, my God.
Because most 5Ks are like 8:39. Like,
that's still early to be running.
It is. It is.
Now, if you want me to walk in the forest at 8:30 or 9, I'm like, yeah, let's do it. But
absolutely.
Running, I'd be like, what are we running from?
Honestly, though, it's so different when you're in that big of a crowd.
I'm sure
it's
like,
more motivating.
And, yeah.
It's more motivating, and like you see these moms pushing these strollers or carrying these kids, and you're like, wow, I'm a piece of shit. I gotta do better. Like
I don't know. The introverts in me is like, I need to go back home.
That's fair. That's fair.
Let me go back to my kids.
It's funny because like Michael came, and I was like, are you sure you want to come with me? Mm-hmm. He's like, yeah, I want to support you. Mm-hmm. And I was like, do you know how early we have to be up? Because he's not a morning person. Mm-hmm. And he's like, yeah, I'll be okay. So that morning I wake him up and I'm like, okay, honey, it's time to get up. Come on. And he's like, can I just have 5 more minutes? I'm like, if I do that, you then have 25 minutes to get ready. Mm-hmm. Whatever you need to do. Mm-hmm. And we're leaving. And he goes, okay. I said, you don't have to come. And he's like, no, I'll go. And I'm like, He did. He came with. And so did Henry. But,
Dog's butt is in my face.
And Henry came too, but, yeah, it was definitely very, very early. It was probably one of the earlier runs that I've done.
Yeah. You are so extroverted, though.
I am, but...
I've realized that more. I mean, we had that talk a couple of weeks ago, and then I got to think, I was like, she is so extroverted.
Yeah.
I mean... And here's the thing about extroversion and introversion is, people think introverts mean you never want to see anybody or do anything, and that's not true. It just means that, like, we have a short battery life.
Mine's getting shorter as I get older.
Yeah.
And my tolerance for people is a lot shorter as I've gotten older. And I'm just like, the idea of coming home and just sitting at home and not talking to somebody sounds so nice anymore.
I've been introverted, I think, my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Michael's very introverted.
I don't know if Nathan...
I would say he's introverted.
He's introverted. I just don't know if he always was.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because you can be introverted, but your job or circumstances
forces
makes you have to be extroverted.
Yeah.
And he's so good with people.
So good with people.
Which, again, you can be introverted and good with people. You're just like, you just drain me.
Yeah. But even then, I never feel like he feels like that.
No.
Like, he does really well in social settings. Like, he's not like, okay, honey, we gotta leave. We gotta go. Like, I'm tired. Like, I'm over this.
Yeah. No, he's...
You know, like, he's usually pretty good about that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm just thinking about the weekend and how much I'm ready to just chill.
Oh my God, same. I'm 3-day weekend and I'm like, oh, it cannot come sooner. Thank goodness.
I feel like and maybe it's just because I'm getting older, I really don't understand how a 5-day work week, how people are supposed to be healthy with a 5-day work week.
Dude, I don't know.
I don't think we are healthy with a 5-day work week.
No, absolutely not. Like, there's studies that show that 4-day work weeks, not only are they better emotionally and physically and mentally for people, but the work production is better.
Oh, yeah.
It's 100% better. Well, not 100% better, but it's a lot better.
Well, yeah, I mean, by the time Monday comes around, I'm still so drained because the weekend you have to get stuff done that you couldn't get done during the week. Yeah. There's responsibilities. And if you have kids or anything, that's even worse.
Yeah.
And your recharge is non-existent.
Nope.
The times where you've had like an extra day, it's amazing.
Oh, it makes so much of a difference. Yeah. Like those days that I don't work Sundays, because usually I only have 1 day off a week because I work almost every Sunday. Lately, I've been giving up my shifts more often or requesting off because I'm like, I need a freaking break. Because even having 2 days off is not enough. But I just like, I'm like, I need to sleep.
Yeah.
Like, I need to do laundry and sleep. And like, it's just, it's not enough time. We need a day of literally cleaning and organizing, a day of rest, and then a day of leisure.
Yeah.
And we don't get that.
No. And you know, some people be like, oh, people are just lazy. I don't think that's it at all.
No.
I'm a highly productive person. And it just wears on you.
Yeah. It's just
wears
exhausting.
on you incredibly. Like I said, I also think too, I was like, there's a point where it's like, what am I living for? Am I living to work?
No, absolutely
Or
not.
am I working to live?
Yeah.
And I want to enjoy my job. I want to feel fulfilled in that, but it's not my life.
Yeah. No.
People who do have that, I guess, you know, they're the lucky ones. If you can, like, if your work is your life and it's something you enjoy and it's relaxing, that's, you know, that's pretty fortunate. But yeah, I need that balance, and I feel like it's getting harder and harder to find it the older I'm getting with the 5-day work week. Yeah. I did the 6 to 7 day work weeks.
It's exhausting.
For a while when I was a nurse, and those are 12-hour shifts, and I would bounce back and forth between days and nights whenever they needed me. Just because I was only going to be on the East Coast for 2 years, and so I felt like, and it was a really, really good paying job. So I was like, okay, I just need to push. I just need to grind through this and make as much money as possible. And I got super, super sick.
Yeah, because you run yourself into the ground.
And I used to never get sick, and this sickness like just hung on. It was ridiculous. So yeah. And I don't know what the solution is to that as far as like creating the 4-day work week. Like
not living in the U.S.
Do other places have a 4-day work week?
Oh yeah, a lot of other countries do. Yeah.
So like, what did they do with?
Or specific companies do too. I don't know.
Like
Exactly.
That's what I'm wondering about. Like with
having kids,
because obviously not everybody needs the same weekend.
Yeah. No.
But yeah, I wonder how things like school would work and how pay works for all that. Because, I mean, here they try to, you'd just be making less money and then you wouldn't be able to, it's already hard enough to live working the 5 days a week or more.
Yeah.
But yeah. Then my brain starts to hurt. I'm like, I just need a nap. And then it goes.
Right. Oh my goodness.
How do I solve these problems?
I don't know, man. It's like there's no winning. And I as I've gotten older, like before I was like, I want to be the CEO of a company. I want to be a big, not even to be a big shot. Like, I'm just like, I work my ass off and it shows. And I want to be that successful work industry woman. And now that I'm older, I'm like, screw that. I don't want to work. I'm like, I don't want to work like that because originally I wanted to be a surgeon.
Yeah.
And then I started thinking about the hours. And then I started thinking about, oh, well, what if I want to have kids? And
Mm-hmm.
how's that going to work? And then being on call, and I just was like, I don't really want that. Like,
yeah,
the pay sounds great, but like, do I want to be at beck and call all the time? I mean, it's not all the time, obviously, but like,
well, yeah, but there's definitely, you give up certain things to have other things.
Exactly.
And that's with anything.
That's very true.
Maybe you have the job that you enjoy where you don't have to work as much, but you're not going to maybe get paid as much. Maybe you'll have the job that pays you a lot, but you're not going to have as much time to do other things with your family or to have a family even.
Yeah, there's not really much of a happy medium, and it's very frustrating.
Yeah, I mean, you just kind of have to, and the hard thing is that you almost have to come to that decision at a point where you're
what are you willing to,
like when you're in your 20s.
Mm-hmm.
Because like you said, in your 20s, you want things that are completely different than when you're in your 40s.
Oh, yeah. I definitely grinded more in the 20s. I mean, I still obviously work a lot, but like in my 20s, I was like, oh yeah, like I want to work, I want to do this, I want to do that, and now I'm like, no, I want to have enough money to be comfortable, but also I want to enjoy my life and not work myself to death.
Yeah. Well, it gets complicated too if you decide you're going to want kids.
Yeah.
Then you have to think, okay, do I want to be the one to raise them, or do I want to have
a nanny or something?
A nanny, or put them in daycare? Like,
and then the cost of that.
Yeah. So like whenever it was time, I was ready to have kids. Most of my paycheck would have gone to the childcare.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not so fulfilled by my work where I would feel like, okay, I have to work because I really need that for me.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I would be happier being a mom and being hands-on. So that's what I did.
And honestly, anymore, it saves the household money because of how expensive childcare is.
And also, and this is where having a partner you trust and also having a fallback for yourself is important. Even if you're going to be a stay-at-home parent, I think that you should have your separate bank account, and that money should be going into that account just for you.
Yeah, for sure.
I understand people are like, oh, but it's our money, and I'm not going to have a relationship where we pretend, something bad could happen, because then you're just working for it to fail. Yeah. I don't think that's, I think you should have some security in that sense. I don't think you should ever you shouldn't have this feeling in the back of your head, of worry. If something did happen, would I have, Yeah. But if you have someone that's staying at home, that's focused on the kids in the house, and you've got someone that's more career focused, that honestly leaves that person so much time to really go in their career as far as they want to go.
That's very true.
The problem with that then is the person who's staying at home being respected enough for what they're doing. Yeah. Because
then they have the whole...
Well, because I will say, people will just look at you like, oh, well, you just clean the house, or you just raise the kids. It's like, I don't just do anything.
No.
You try to do it by yourself.
You do everything.
I mean, I'm a single mom, so I'm doing it all by myself. It's not easy. No. So for a person who maybe goes to work and they're like, well, I go to work. It's like, yeah, I know. Can you do all this stuff too? It's like, I take...
But you can take breaks. How many breaks have I had today away from the kids? Especially depending on the age. It's a lot of work.
Well, even when I'm at work, my kids are still texting me. Yeah. Who are they going to... They're texting mom. Or the one that, has always been the caregiver. So in some cases, it is dad. Yeah. So, yeah, it's a constant. And I think people don't put enough...
thought?
Well, not thought. I can't... This is like my perimenopausal brain kicking in. Value on the mental load that you take off of other people when you're doing things for them. Like, no, you didn't have to worry about your laundry because I cleaned it, folded it, it's back in the drawer. Like, it magically appeared in the drawer. And that goes for the kids, too. Like, they don't have to worry about anything. No. They can be kids, or they can focus on school, or this or that. And even with dinner, I get so tired.
Oh my gosh, I feel
that. Wait, what are we eating today? It's like...
I don't want to make the decision. I've made 20 other decisions. Make the decision. Yeah. Have it ready. Yeah. And then, I'll suck it up if I'm not happy about it.
Yeah. And then if you're the one that's staying at home all the time, if you ever phone anything in, like, you know what, I cannot cook tonight. We're going to order something.
Yeah.
You'll feel like guilty about it. Or, you know, if you reach out for any kind of like help or anything at all, you're like, you just feel guilty.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's definitely, whatever decision you're going to make, you're going to have to realize there's a trade-off and you can't have it all.
Yeah.
Is the unfortunate reality of it. I think people who go into it thinking they can are going to be sorely disappointed later.
Oh, yeah.
And that's not like, oh, I'm just being a Debbie Downer. It's that's
the facts of life.
Yeah. You don't have enough time in the day to do everything you want. You don't have enough time in the day to work your 12-hour shift and take care of your toddler and do the cooking and
get the sleep you actually need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if you're working that 12-hour job and you're making a ton of money, then maybe you can start paying somebody to do this or that. And that's where, like, maybe you can find a little balance, but that jump between how much you're making and how much you have to work is so big.
Oh, yeah.
You know? It's like, how much school and debt did you have to go into to get that job that paid that much money? And are you actually happy with having to hand off all this stuff and not being able to do it yourself?
Yeah, and are you stressed out of the wazoo with your job, even though you're making buco bucks? Mm-hmm. Is your mental health even worth it?
And you have to be honest with yourself. Because some people are really geared towards, I would not be good as a stay-at-home mom with somebody depending on me all the time. I need somebody that makes me independent. I think if you're honest with yourself about that, that's the first big step. And then you can decide, okay, what kind of career and all that stuff. But anyway, now I'm tired.
I'm very tired. I just got very tired, like, thinking about this. I'm like, yeah, I'm very exhausted right now.
As you pet your sleepy dog.
I know, he's,
finally settled down.
Thank God. But yeah, I mean, it's just, if only we could have it all.
Well, I think something that a lot more people are going to now, just because it is getting harder and harder to live.
Oh my God, yeah.
Extended families, being closer and living together and helping each other out. I do think there's something valuable if you can have grandparents nearby. But again, that's not possible for everybody. Sometimes you have to move away. Sometimes, you know, maybe your parents just don't make very good grandparents either. Yeah. I wish my parents so badly lived closer. I get along with them really well. Yeah. My kids absolutely love them. But, yeah, I think if you can kind of have an intergenerational family thing, which I think, I know Asian cultures really value that and do that a lot. It takes a load off.
My, best friends that I grew up with, like, we'd known each other since we were babies. Like, we had play dates as babies. And we're still really good friends. Her and her family, they are just so close. Her sister has, like, 4 kids. And her brother doesn't have any kids. But, like, they all just, like, one of them moved to Jersey, so then the parents then built a house in Jersey, and, like, everybody else followed suit. So, like, they're just, and, like, Des will get there eventually, but, like, they are just such a close-knit family that, like, her mom watches the grandkids and stuff, and...
I mean, it takes a village. It does take a village. And I think, you know, obviously, if you can't have your family be your village, it's nice to have, like, friends and support systems in society that help you with that, but yeah, I really do wish that my family were closer. I mean, they show up for everything. Yeah, with my kids,
which is awesome.
Yeah,
it's hard. It's hard not having family close. Yeah, you miss out on a lot.
Oh my gosh, I saw something the other day. It said if your kids will spend, like, once they're out of high school, they've spent the most time they're probably going to spend with you ever. Like once they take off, think about it.
It's only 18 years. The whole rest of their life, they're
off doing their thing. And
for the most part,
it's just been like, yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm so close to my parents, I still see them, but I've never lived with them again. Yeah. I don't have that.
I feel like it's becoming more and more common for people to stay with their parents. Yes. Because of the cost of living. To just save and go to school there and things like that.
But as far as, like, you know, your kids being in the house and waking up and going to bed and you guys eating together, like, that's not going to happen anymore. And it's just really, I've been thinking about it a lot. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm looking forward to them
Being an
living their
empty
life.
nest.
I've never wanted kids to where it's like, okay, well, you're going to live your life for me.
Yeah.
I've never wanted that. But
that's not how it should be.
No. But, I'll look back at a period of time where shortly after the divorce, they slept with me like every night. Mm-hmm. We just slept in that big bed together.
Oh.
And I'd have to sleep in the middle because neither of them wanted to sleep next to each other. So I had the hot middle, where they're all both kicking me. But I loved it. And I just kept reminding myself, like, they're not going to want to sleep with you for forever.
No.
And for a year, they both slept with me in bed. And then, the summer is kind of like the break because they'll go to like their grandparents.
Their friends' houses and stuff.
And then they came back. And I remembered my daughter, she's like, I think I want to sleep up in my room. So she was ready to sleep up in her room by herself. My son's younger. So he stayed in bed and slept for another year. And then he was ready to go sleep by himself. And I cannot get them to even nap with me. It's like, oh my gosh, can I like just hug you and nap with you? And so, you look back and I remember telling myself when it was going on, it's not always going to be like this. You need to enjoy it. Mm-hmm. But you're still like, man, I'm not going to have that again. Yeah. I've also heard something where it's like, you don't know the last time. But the last time is that you're going to pick up your kid, maybe. Yeah. Like, the last time I picked up my son and was able to just, like, hold him. Like, without struggling. Mm-hmm. And just, like, picked him up to hold him. Like, I don't know what that last time was. Yeah. He picks me up now. He likes to show me he can pick me up. Mm-hmm. I'm like, okay.
It's funny.
Maybe not. Let's not do that.
Please put me down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's... Yeah. There's a lot of fleeting moments and stuff.
Oh yeah, and when you're in the middle of it too, like you look back on it, and I've talked to several people when they look back on when their kids were small. Mm-hmm. They're like, I wish I was more present. It's so. Or
hard. I wish I slowed down a little bit more and enjoyed the moment.
But that's so hard.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because you're having to do stuff. Mm-hmm. I think that's why grandparents are the way they are.
Oh yeah, and they're like, "Oh, I'm going to spoil the grandkids and take the time." And
it kind of makes me think. I'm like, maybe that's just how life is supposed to be. Because I've also seen kids who have been raised just by their grandparents, and they're a completely different personality. Yeah, and then I've seen people who raised more. It's just completely different, and I think that you need all those influences, and I think everyone just kind of needs to really take in whatever stage of life they happen to be in the moment.
Yeah, for sure. Do you have to go potty? Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where, yeah, you gotta take in life as it is in the moment. You can't live for the past. You can't live for the future. You kind of have to just live in the now.
Yeah. Are you taking him outside?
I am. I'm sorry.
She's walking outside right now with him, so. And he's so tiny, you can't let him go out by himself, or he might get picked up by a hawk or an owl.
I am watching it.
Okay. I have a hawk that lives near my house, I've discovered recently, and it kind of freaks me out now.
Well, Michael and I actually saw a hawk, and it had a chicken in its claws.
Oh my goodness.
And it was a block and a half away, and Michael started losing it. And was like, oh my god, Henry's smaller than a chicken! And I'm like, Michael, he's in the house right now. He's not even outside. And I was just like, you are the one who doesn't go outside with him all the time. Henry, here. Come on. So, he doesn't go always outside with them.
Yeah.
And he'll just open the door and be like, okay, whatever, go do your business. And I'm like, you shouldn't do that. We sometimes have coyotes. We have huge hawks. I mean, there's bald eagles on Avery Drive.
Yeah.
Like, Henry, you're gonna die. And so, yeah, so he was freaking out about that.
You need to get a spiky vest to put on him.
I honestly thought of that. But then I'm like, the claws of a hawk. No offense, Henry, you would be killed in an instant.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like, I never even, like, 3 a.m., 4 a.m., I am out there with him, and I'm watching him, and I keep an eye on him, and everything, but I'm like, Michael, ever since he saw the hawk with the chicken, he goes, why do we live in an area with hawks and stuff that big? I'm like,
They're
Michael,
everywhere.
you are so dramatic. And drama queen.
That's funny.
So, I don't know. Yeah, he is not a dog that can just be by himself outside. All 4 pounds, all vicious 4 pounds of him.
Mm-hmm.
But
he's so cute.
He's just so much. I wish Michael did not get such a small dog, but here we are.
Oh, he's adorable.
He is, but, like, I have to go outside with him when he potties. I can't just open the door and let him go in the backyard.
But think about, like, if you had a huge dog, what that would be like in this house. That'd be a lot.
It would be a lot.
Yeah, I have a friend who has... They got it from... I can't remember what the rescue's called. They got a puppy.
Puppy Haven?
Yes, I think so. And I don't think they realized it was a Great Dane. And it's huge.
Yeah.
And it's a lot. And it's like, oh, yeah. My son, he wants a German Shepherd so bad. He's like, someday I'm going to have a German Shepherd. I was like, well, just get a girl that's okay with that and you'll be fine.
Yeah, right.
I was like, I was like, maybe I would love to get you one, but the mess, the hair.
Oh. Yeah, Michael had an Akita before Henry.
Those are beautiful, but...
They are, the fur.
The undercoat and stuff.
He was like, I couldn't do the fur.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, his ex still has him, but he was just like, I want a dog that's hyperallergenic, that doesn't shed, and that's small.
You can get a bigger poodle next time.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind that.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of wish Henry was bigger.
I love their personalities.
I do too. Though also Henry's up my ass 24/7. Michael always goes, he thinks you birthed him. Like, he's
Mother.
Literally, he's glued to me the second I'm home, and I'm just like, can I have 5 minutes? 5 minutes to myself. I don't even have kids yet, and I'm already asking for 5 minutes. And I'm just I know, but I can't go to the bathroom by myself.
Nope.
The cats are in there with me.
My dog
Henry's in there with me.
If I leave the door cracked, she'll punch it open with her paw and look at me, and I'm like, I do not need help. If I close it all the way, she'll scratch at it until I have to open it. Exactly.
Same with sleeping. I can't close my door because they'll scratch at it, or Simba will sit there and cry. Yeah. Until I come and open the door.
I don't know what that is either with the bathroom thing.
I don't know either.
She doesn't do that when I shower. It's just when I go to the bathroom. Yeah. And I have to pet her.
Oh, they do it. They do it when I shower too. They want to just be in the bathroom. Like, Simba will go in there and just sit. And I'm just like, can I have 10 minutes to myself? There's sometimes where I have to be out of their line of sight, and then I'll go hide and go take a nap, so they don't know that, oh, mom is taking a nap. Because if they see that I'm taking a nap, sometimes they're all up in my business. Simba will usually take a nap with me, but this one, we got to put the baby gates up, because he will just follow me and be like, Mom, Mom, Mom. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose it.
Can you imagine a baby with him? Your baby would be bigger than him to begin with.
Oh my God, I know. He's just so small. And his little puff tail of a tail right now. I still can't believe they did that. Pom-pom. It is. It's like a rattle. Yeah. They literally cut it into a puffer
at the circle of fur around his tail here.
I hate it. I hate that they did that.
Say mama.
It makes him look even more girly. So everybody's like, "Oh, she's so cute." I'm like, "He's a boy."
Hey, everybody thinks my poodle's a boy.
Really? Mm-hmm. Yeah, everybody thinks he's a girl, and I'm just like,
everyone thinks mine's a boy. And I guess she kind of looks like she has a mustache, but I feel like
I feel like
look like they have a mustache.
Yeah. I don't know, but
it's because he's just so tiny.
I mean, half the time they're like, "Oh, that's a puppy. It's so cute." And we're like, "Well, he's almost 2."
Yeah. I mean, Tofu still gets that too.
Yeah.
They're like, oh my gosh, how old is she? And I'm like, oh, she's like a few years old. They're like, oh, she's not a puppy.
Yeah. I mean, technically, all dogs are puppies forever.
Right.
Same with kitty cats. But...
they live forever.
Yeah. If only. I just, like...
I know, I can't think of it too much or I start to get, like...
sad.
So sad.
I know, I'm like, I'm not allowed. Like, pictures come up of, like, Simba and Sage of years ago already. I mean, they're 4 and 5, but I'm like, I need more time. Mm-hmm. I need so much more time.
I think that all the time with the people in my life, too. I think about that with my parents.
Oh, yeah.
I think about that with my kids.
Yeah.
Nathan, everybody. I'm like, oh my gosh, time. I need it to, like, stop.
Mm-hmm. Just need to...
yeah.
Take it in a little bit more. I know, that's kind of why, like, it's hard being away from family, too, because I miss out a lot on my niece and nephews getting older.
Yeah.
I see them maybe once or twice a year.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just, like... I try to always make a point, like, on their birthdays, I call them. Mm-hmm. This year I wasn't able to call my niece, so I sent a video, and I apologize, saying I was so busy with work, and everything, but, like, I still send them gifts and stuff, but it's not the same of, like, seeing them play baseball in person, or softball, or whatever, like.
Yeah. And that's why I'm so protective of, like, my time.
As you should be. As everybody should be.
Yeah. Because it's like, I only have so much. Mm-hmm. I don't want to look back and be like, I should have spent more time with this person.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, it's also like, I feel like I spend so much of my time at work. Yeah. So much of my time at work. And, like, I work to have vacations. Mm-hmm. And to have money. So I'm going to take that vacation. Mm-hmm. I'm going to take that break. Yeah. I'm going to take that sick day. Because...
oh, I have hard times with sick days. I have a hard time calling in. I'm sick.
I do not. Because a lot of the time they're migraines. And I'm just like... When I'm at that point, I'm like, nope.
Yeah, if I call in for being sick, I'm sick.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not like, oh, I just don't feel well. This is not going to work today.
Yeah.
I know that Nathan's gotten better about when he has a migraine. Mm-hmm. Just, it's like, you need to go home. Mm-hmm. You're just going to make it worse.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a happy medium. Like, I know that if I hit a certain threshold, mm-hmm. like, I have almost certain feelings, and I'm like, oh, it's going to progress. It's going to get really bad. Mm-hmm. Or if I know, like, oh, I can take, like, this morning I started to get a migraine. Mm-hmm. And so, like, I was laying in my car at lunch, and then I was like, I need to go inside and go take medicine. So I took, like, half a dose, and it nipped it in the butt. But I knew that, like, one was going to progress. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, it's...
Nathan has one right now, and I'm thinking it's probably the weather.
Weather, yeah.
Yeah, I wish I didn't get those. Also, too, you do need to take your sick days because a lot of times you work for a group or a company that just does not care that much about you. Or there'll be other people who take advantage of their sick days.
Oh, yeah.
And they don't care if they leave behind, right? Now, I'm not saying, like, you should also be the jerk and do all that, too. But if you're sick, you know, and you've
also,
got days, take your sick days.
If you're sick, don't make everybody else actually sick.
Yes.
I think that's one of my biggest things is, like, if there's no reason to push through it if you're hacking up a lung and going to be coughing over everybody and everything. Mm-hmm. No. Keep your sick ass away from us. Because we don't want to get sick.
Yeah, I always hated when people would show up to things with their, like, sick kids. And I'm like, what are you doing? Your kids are miserable. Mm-hmm. They're going to put their mouths and hands on everything. They're going to make my kids sick. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah, I just, like, don't get it. Like, I understand pushing through, because, like, I've done that. But, like, again, it's with migraines. It's not usually something, like, contagious. Like,
yeah. Well, I rarely get anything where, like, I'm feverish or something where it's, like, contagious.
Oh, the second I run a fever, I'm like, nope. That just puts me down for the count.
Yeah.
I'm like, I feel extra crappy with a fever, and I'm like, I'm not doing it. Just something.
I'm trying to think of the last time I got, like, really sick. I got COVID once, and that did not feel good.
COVID sucked.
The one thing that happened with that, it just felt like a really, really bad, like, flu or cold. But the one thing that stood out that was different that I've never experienced with anything else is, like, my skin hurt. Like, it felt like I could feel every pore on my body. Mm-hmm. It was so odd. And I remember thinking, before I felt really kind of sick and then tested, I was like, why does my skin hurt? This is weird. I've never... You ever had your, like, scalp hurt when you have your hair up or something?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
It felt kind of like that.
But, like, all
over my body. And thank goodness that went away after, like, that was gone. But, yeah.
Yeah, it was weird.
And it's different for everybody.
Yeah. I lost my smell and my taste with COVID.
Did I lose my smell? I think I lost some of my smell.
And it was awful. Because I was like, well, this sucks. But then I was like, well, I could eat this spicy thing because I can't even taste it. Like,
I always think I can't smell very well until, like, I do lose my sense of smell. And I'm like, oh, never mind. I can smell great. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. Because you really can't taste anything if your smell is gone.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
And it's gross.
It's so gross.
Like the grossest feeling ever.
It's like, then you're just relying on the texture and you're like, oh, this is, I don't know, I really don't like this. It just makes food is so unenjoyable.
Yeah.
You know?
I really do hate when you get to a point in life where, like, you almost get bored of eating. Mm-hmm. And that doesn't happen all that often, but it has happened, and I hate it.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh. Like, nothing sounds good. Everything is whatever.
And then it's such an effort to just make something.
Yeah, because it's so crucial to your existence.
Yeah.
Or even for, like, socially, you know, you eat all the time with people. And it's like, you don't realize how important that is until you just do not want to do it anymore.
Yep.
So, yeah.
I also didn't realize how important, like, family meals are until, like, being an adult. And I'm like, when I was living alone, I was like, oh, this is weird. Like, I'm so used to literally, like, eating a meal with somebody all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's different, but, like, we had to go home for dinner. And we had home-cooked meals every single night. Minus Fridays, because that was usually, like, maybe a pizza day or something different. Yeah. I don't know how she did it.
We would eat dinner together. Sunday afternoons were always, like, a big meal between Sunday morning and evening services. But Friday nights were family fun night. We would do, like, a homemade pizza.
Nice.
And we were a family that had chocolate milk with our pizza.
That's strange, but I kind of love it.
Yeah.
Takes away the acidity of the pizza.
My dad was the one that started that.
That is so strange.
Even to this day, I'm like, yeah, chocolate milk pizza. I don't do it all that often anymore. Like, I do, like, a good soda with pizza.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I'm feeling really, like, I miss my family and I'm nostalgic, I'll be like, yeah, can I have a chocolate milk with my pizza, please? And we play a board game.
Yeah.
And TGI Fridays, where you'd have the family shows, those 30-minute family shows that come on. I think it was like 2 hours usually. And there'd be 4 shows. We'd watch those, or we'd go rent a video. Sometimes we were way into martial arts videos for a while. Movies and stuff like Jean-Claude Van Damme. All the American Ninja movies and stuff like, yeah, crazy.
That's so
and all the family, like the Beethoven movies with the dog.
Yes. That's so funny.
What else? Surf Ninjas? That's a movie, right? I think Surf Ninjas is a movie.
It sounds familiar.
I feel like that movies were so much better before. It takes a lot for me to want to sit down and watch a modern movie.
Yeah. It has to have, like, big hype for me to even...
Well...
TV shows I can binge.
Yes. Well, I kind of feel like what happens anymore with movies is they've gotten longer and they tell you a lot less somehow.
Yeah.
I remember movies...
It's more theatrics than, like, a storyline sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, like, you'll look at movies back from, like, the 80s and 90s and you're like, they're so cheesy, but they're so good.
Yeah.
And you get a lot of story. You get a beginning, middle, and end. Sometimes, like...
Like Big Fish?
Yes.
Oh,
I love that.
Such an amazing movie.
But yeah, anymore, I just feel like sometimes these movies are a little bit pretentious.
Well, like you said, they're longer.
They're so
There's
long.
then sequels.
Yeah.
It's not just a single movie.
I do feel like it's kind of like what we were talking about with books. Whenever you get into a series and you can tell when the series story should have stopped.
Yeah.
And now they're just cranking out books for profit. It's like that with movies. It's like the first movie is usually pretty good.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, you guys figured, well, we did so good on that. Let's go ahead and make 10 more.
Excuse me.
And I'm sure people will come after me for that because they're like, I love all the 10 movies, and that's fine if that's your thing.
But it's so true. Like, there's a lot more to live up to. And, like, I will say, I watched Zootopia, and then we watched the second one.
I didn't watch the second one.
It's really cute.
Is it?
Yeah. I enjoyed it.
Is it as good?
I think it was good.
Okay.
I did enjoy it, so...
I've never liked...
But kids' movies are a whole different...
Well, growing up, like,
Not the Shrek ones. God, the Shrek ones are never ending. Jeez Louise.
When I was growing up, the Walt Disney movies would come out, like, on VHS, the cartoons. And it was a really big deal. My parents would go out on the base, and we were for sure able to get a copy on base. It always seemed like they would go the day of it was going to be released, and they'd have it. And we get to watch it that night. And, those were just, you had Cinderella, you had Pinocchio, you had Lady and the Tramp. You didn't have 1, 2, and 3. It wasn't until later that they started adding these, like, Lady and the Tramp 2. And I never liked any of we never bought
sequels,
those. Yeah. It was like, well, the story was so good. You're like, I bet you we could get kids to buy the second one.
Yeah, we don't need to add to it.
You didn't need to add this story.
It's kind of like the book series Red Rising. It was originally a 3-book series. And then they decided to expand it into, like, 5 or 6. And so 1, 2, and 3, amazing.
Yeah.
Flew through them. Book 4, it's like the main character, but in the future. Like, years later. And I hated it. Yeah. I couldn't even finish book 4. And I said, I'm not finishing this. I said, it was complete at book 3. I'm done.
Yeah. Well, my friend got me back into reading. She started me on a series. And it's like there's 13 books. But really, it could have stopped after the first 5.
Is it Zodiac Academy? I've heard great things about Zodiac Academy, though.
It's the Fever series.
Oh, yes. You were telling me about those.
The first 5 books are great. Flew through those. I cannot get myself through the rest of the books right now. I'm sure once I get going, I can. But I don't know. I just feel like it should have stopped after the first 5.
I will say, though, the Harry Potter movies, I loved all of them.
The Harry Potter series is done really, really well.
I've never
even the books.
I've never read the books yet.
The books are great.
I'd assume so, because I really enjoy the movies, so I'd assume that the books are good, too.
I feel like the movies were done pretty well.
Yeah.
Having seen and read
the books.
I think it's done pretty well.
Yeah.
You know what I want to read is the Twilight books.
They're very good.
Are they?
Yes, I read them when they first came out. I
never read them. I've only ever seen the movies.
The movies are so cheesy and corny that I love them.
Yeah, well, it was a time when those came out. The time of period of my life, it was a very specific time, and I think I just have kind of an emotional attachment to them, more than like, oh my gosh, I love this movie. They are hilarious.
Yes,
I kind of want to watch them. Or at least the first one with Nathan. I just don't know if I can get I'm sure he'd just be like eye rolling the whole time. He'll fall asleep is what will happen. I'll hear snoring and I'll be like, okay, he's out.
Yeah. I might actually have that series.
Oh, really?
Twilight, yeah. I'd have to look.
But I was really glad.
I might not, maybe not.
Do you know what? The Divergent series was the movies were pretty good too.
And you just read those?
Yes.
I did enjoy the movies and the books.
I will say that some of the characters didn't fit the book. Like
no.
Triss's best friend, who they cast in the movie and how she is in the book, I felt like were a little bit odd. Even 4. Although I really did like the actor that played 4.
I did too.
But if I'm going off of the character in the book, I don't know if that's who I would have
chosen.
Thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like Triss, the girl who plays Triss, is pretty good, actually.
I agree.
She's pretty good. But overall, I think I think that was a really good adaptation to screen. I know we've talked about before how awful it is to read a book and then the movie comes out and you're like, that's not how it is.
Yeah, exactly.
You almost have to. If I'm going to do the order at all, I'm going to have to see the movie first and then read the books. Because I will almost always be upset if I read the book first and then see the movie. I've never been disappointed the other way around because
that's
the
smart.
book is always better.
I almost always feel like I need to read the book first.
Mm-hmm.
But then you're so right. I usually am disappointed in the movie. Because you can't put as much detail in a movie because you're cramming everything in an hour and a half, 2 hours. 3 hours sometimes now, too.
Well, yeah. And if you've read the book and you've pictured the character a certain way in your head, and now you have to see him, you're like...
But I also...
But going the other way, I feel like it's easier for me to morph the character into what the book is supposed to be.
Okay. I guess that makes sense, but then it's also like... Let's say if I don't like who they chose as an actor, and then like that person's stuck in my head if I read the book, I'm probably going to be annoyed.
Oh, I'll change him quick in my head. If I don't like him. Because it's like when I read, a movie plays in my head anyway.
Yeah, that's so true.
So I'll just be like, you know what? No.
Yeah. Completely.
Yeah.
But yeah,
kind of like how, like, because I've seen the Divergent movies, and then I read the book, and I was like, oh, well, her friend isn't like her at all.
Yeah.
Like, she's a little bit different. So I just changed her up in my mind a little bit. And it didn't irritate me as much as if I had done it the other way.
I'm trying to think what other movies and books I've seen together.
I think you get more attached to the characters reading the book, too, than you do a movie.
Oh, for sure. Or in the straight pajamas.
Because it takes you longer.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh, that was...
It was a good movie and a good book.
My son had to read the book.
Mm-hmm.
And they also watched the movie in class. And then he wanted to watch the movie with me at home.
Mm-hmm.
And he, like, actually got teary.
It's a sad movie.
Mm-hmm.
You want to know just came out? Which my coworker was like, do you know this? Supposedly this movie that just came out is a book, and I never read this book. And he was like, Wuthering Heights. And I said, what? Wuthering? Well, at first he started saying, like, all these random names. I'm like, Wuthering Heights?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, that's it. And I said, yeah, I read that in school. He's like, you read this in school?
He said, supposedly it's a book?
Yeah. Yeah.
How old is this person?
26.
Okay, that explains it.
Yes. So I was just like...
Although at 26, I knew about this book.
But also, I'm very confused of how you did not read that in school, because that was a required book for us to read.
Well, even if it wasn't a required book, I would think just because of the time period and the book, like, I feel like you should at least have been made aware of it.
Yes.
Like, there's a lot of books that I didn't read that I'm aware of.
Yes, that's very true. Like The Giver and...
I read that whole series. That's amazing.
Yeah.
But, like, there are Shakespeare stories that I have not read.
But you know of them.
Very aware of it because,
yes.
you know, you studied Shakespeare at some point. Or there are Jane Austen books that I haven't read, but I know of them. I know of these authors. I know of the time
Ernest Hemingway.
Yeah, like all this stuff. I don't know what they're teaching in school anymore.
I really don't, honestly.
And I wish they would take away the computers.
Yep.
I don't think they're retaining information as much typing as they're writing. I think the hand to brain...
The disconnect. There's a disconnect
connection is important, and we've lost sight of that.
Because, they don't even learn cursive.
Well, and because they type, spell check is like on most everything.
Mm-hmm.
They don't learn to spell. And it's just abysmal. I don't know what's going to happen to this. I don't know what generation the 14, 15, 16-year-olds are. Is that Gen Z? I don't think that's Gen Alpha yet. There's the generation that had to deal with COVID has so much catching up to do.
Yeah.
And I think that we've really let down that generation of kids.
Yeah.
I think we really phoned it in.
But then, like, when it came to COVID, what else were they going to do?
I don't know, but when we came back, we didn't change.
Nothing changed.
No, it got worse.
Like, I was going to say they even implemented more.
Yes.
What do they even call them now? Stay-at-home days or?
Oh, it's distance learning days. They've gotten rid of those finally.
Yeah.
With my kids' school district. But yeah, they were still doing distance learning days, and they're still doing everything on the computer. Like nothing's on paper. but their backpacks are still full of a bunch of stuff. I don't understand.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
And I feel like they're just not reading as much. I honestly wish that they'd go back to some of the ways that they did school when we were younger.
Yeah.
I don't think these kids are retaining information or being exposed. I think that we're really focused on, public schools have to make certain scores and stuff to get their money and funding and things like that. We're too focused on, we've got to make these scores. Do you know that they don't hold kids back?
Wait, what?
They don't hold kids back.
Since when?
Since I think that No Child Left Behind stuff.
I understand the No Child Left Behind, but also if they
push them through. You've got kids.
I didn't
in
realize
middle school that cannot read.
I did not realize
You've
that.
got kids that have graduated this year that their reading levels are atrocious.
I also don't think the No Kid Left Behind should necessarily legitimately be they should continue on if they are not.
I think it means that, like, if a kid is struggling, you don't give up on them.
Yeah, exactly. But you keep at them and you keep them.
They just push them on through.
That's insane.
You're like, okay. So they can't read, but we're just going to put them to 4th grade and then to 5th grade. And, yeah. I don't know what's going to happen with this generation of kids.
Yeah, that's kind of sad.
And I don't think they know what they're going to do themselves. I think there's so little expected of them.
Yeah.
They end up not expecting much of themselves. And people just kind of like shake their heads and are like, oh, this is crazy. But everything just kind of stays the same. When we came back from COVID, there should have been extra work put in to make sure that we caught up everybody.
Oh, for sure.
So yeah. I don't know.
Yeah,
Step off my soapbox. I'm sure people are testy about all that stuff too.
I mean, I'm not even a parent and I'm irritated for you guys because of like all these in-service days and everything else. It's like, what if you have 2 working parents?
Oh,
and you're young and then you can't be home alone? Like, that would have never worked with us as a kid. Both my parents worked full-time jobs. Like,
yeah. No, those days are tough for everybody. I also think that, like, discipline in schools is non-existent. Everyone's so afraid of, like, parents being upset. Everyone's like, it's like, we don't need to be beating children, but we do need to be disciplining them, and there needs to be some accountability.
We don't need to be beating children, but we need to be beating children.
Like, if a child is misbehaving and fighting with other kids in
there
school,
has to be a consequence.
They should not be able to be put off to the side, and all they do is sit there on their Chromebook and mess around on it.
That's not a punishment.
They should be doing their schoolwork, and then if that's done, I think you should be doing stuff around the school, whether it's helping the cleaning staff or, I don't know why that's such a horrible idea. Like, you're not going to make my kid clean. It's like, why not?
They do that, like...
There are so many... I remember when I was in school, everyone took turns being on the cleaning crew for, like, the cafeteria.
They do that in China, Japan, something like that. As, like, young children, you're taught that, like, everybody...
Well, we used to do that.
Takes a place in society, and this is your part.
We used to do that in the 80s and 90s. Also, anytime I hear, custodial staff having to go clean a bathroom again because the kids just trashed it, I get so angry. I'm like, if we have cameras in the school, why aren't we figuring out who should be doing?
I just feel like there's no discipline. Like, people don't understand. There are consequences to your actions.
Well, and like I said, if your kid's a brat, and yes, your kid can be a brat, your angel can be a brat, and and you keep calling the parents, you start getting accusations of, well, you're just like targeting my kid. It's like, no, maybe your kid is the problem. And those parents will hardly ever let you have that kid have any kind of accountability. It's, the parent always comes in and bails them out. Very rarely do you have a parent who's like, okay, they misbehaved. What can we do to, like, what do they need to do? I used to make my kid, anytime, if a teacher was like, they were kind of being disruptive in class today, you might want to talk, I would make him write a letter.
Yeah.
or her. I'd make either of them write letters and be like, I apologize for behaving this way. That's disrespectful. I won't be doing it again. And they hated it. And I'd make sure it was legible.
Yep.
And that it was
so
all
then they had
correctly.
to rewrite it.
So that way they couldn't just write it really fast. And it's like, no, you can't type it. You're going to write it. You're going to handwrite a note.
Yep.
And they hated it. And I don't know if the teachers cared. I cared that, like, my kid had to sit down and think about what they did.
Yeah.
Like, if I found out my kid trashed a bathroom, I'd be like, okay, well, maybe they need to stay after school.
And clean that bathroom.
And help the custodial staff.
Yep.
Like, make them mop, do something.
Absolutely. I, in school, in high school, my lacrosse team, if somebody on the team got in trouble for, like, uniform or whatnot, I went to a public school, but we wore uniforms.
Bring back uniforms, too.
Yeah, right. And, like, was in school suspension or whatever. For each person, we ran.
Yeah.
We ran sprints. And it was the consequence of, it's not just you.
Yeah.
You're putting your team through this now.
I know some parents have a problem with, like, well, if my kid didn't do anything, why do they... It's like, well, when you have a group and you realize that you're not the main character and that everything you do affects everybody else.
It's a domino effect.
Yes. And it's like, yeah, maybe there's going to be a point where, like, your kid has to do something and they didn't do something wrong. But it's not just your kid who's learning something. No. And your kid's got to learn, too, that sometimes in life you do get the short end of the stick because someone else did something.
Yeah, it's so, maybe it's not your fault, but you're getting blamed for it or you're getting the outcome of it.
What it does is it makes your kid make sure that the people around them are being held accountable.
Yeah,
like you don't just let it slide. These kids will see stuff and they just let it go.
Yeah.
You're like, why didn't you say something? Why didn't you report it? Why should I? No, because no one is responsible for anybody anymore.
Yeah. No. It's such a mess.
Yeah. And the and what you're doing is you're teaching kids, like, just to disrespect the jobs that are actually really core to the foundation.
Yeah.
Like, why are you disrespecting the janitorial staff? Do you realize what this place... I would have kids come into the office and I would be cleaning it with the other nurse. And they're like, why are you cleaning? It's like, what do you mean? Why am I cleaning? I was like, how do you think this office stays the way it does? I was like, if a kid comes in with a bloody hand, you think I'm just going to leave it?
Especially all day long?
Yeah. You think if a kid comes in and they end up having a fever and they're throwing up, do you think I'm just going to leave the germs here floating around for you or for me? I was like, no. I was like, you take pride in your space. You clean your space. These kids don't.
Yeah.
And like I said with the uniforms, I understand as a parent, as they're getting older, it gets really hard to control them. And anymore, you have a lot of kids who come from, like, homes that are split up. So maybe one parent's trying really hard to do one thing one way, and the other parent's not doing that.
It makes it so much easier having uniforms.
The uniforms,
kids don't get bullied as much.
They don't get bullied. Everyone's got a standard. You can hold the standard, because I've heard of people getting upset. They're like, well, and I've had this talk with my daughter. She's like, why can't I wear this tank top? Everybody wears this kind of tank top. And I was like, well, your chest is different. It's going to show differently. I was like, so even though this person, I was like, if you're a size A, I'm sorry, it's going to look different on a size C.
Oh, absolutely.
You can't tell me that just because this person's wearing this, I should be able to wear it. I was like, there are differences for a reason. I was like, that's just the reality of it. I'm sorry. I can't fit my body into your shorts. That would be indecent.
Yeah. But also, it's like, you're a child still.
Yeah, well, you can't tell any of them that.
No, absolutely not. But, like, you don't need to be focusing on what you're wearing. You need to be focusing on school.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is that, like, if there is a definite standard, like, you have to wear black pants, then you don't, or you can wear a skirt that comes maybe, so many inches above the knee.
Yeah.
If you've got, like, that kind of standard, then you don't have to, like, you can definitely hold that without it feeling like, well, they didn't do it to this person or that person. Like, it's easier to see, and it's different to make the call. It feels less like an opinion.
Yeah.
And more like a rule.
Our biggest thing was, so it had to be a polo top. And then a polo top that was either green or white. I think. Maybe you got a little bit more freedom in high school.
Yeah.
Where you could change the colors of the polo top, I believe, and the pants had to be khaki, black, or blue.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, in middle school and elementary school, it was a tan or a green polo with the Ridley logo on it, and then tan or black pants. That's it.
Yeah.
It's what you got the choice of.
Yeah. Well, and I think that's honestly, it would be nice to be able to identify kids. Mm-hmm. And I think, I know a lot of times, like, you watch K-dramas now.
Yeah.
A lot of the schools do the uniforms. And you can kind of tell what grades they're in based on the clothes.
Yeah.
The upperclassmen have more freedom.
A little bit more freedom, yeah. But there's still uniforms in the sense of maybe you're not getting bullied because, like,
I mean, kids will bully you for all kinds of things. I think you should take. But if you could take clothes out of the equation,
it helps. Because then it's like, oh, you don't know that they're wearing the same pair of pants the same day because
it equalizes things just a little bit,
just a hair.
Also, like I said, makes it to where you can enforce certain standards. These girls should not be wearing some of the shorts that they're wearing. They should not be wearing some of the tank tops. These boys do not need the pants that are hanging
off their butts.
Where they have to, like, waddle to make sure they keep their hands
That drives me insane. I'm like, please just wear it above your butt.
They're more concerned about how cool they look walking down the hallways than getting to class on time.
Yeah.
And doing what they're supposed to do. It's like, no, you're here for this is your job as a child. Mm-hmm. School, learning. That's your job.
As much as you may or may not hate it, you got to do it.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes too, I'll see kids come in and I want to tell them, be like, it's not cute to be stupid. Like, you guys are playing dumb.
They're going to learn. They'll learn.
They'll come into the office and they'll tell me that they need an ice pack for their hand. I said, okay, you can have an ice pack. Tell me which hand that is. These are 6th to 8th graders. I've had maybe 5 that could tell me like that which one's their right and left. The rest of them had to hold up their hands and do the L for the trick. And then
honestly, the L thing confuses me because I'm like, why do I need to be looking at this? Like,
so one kid couldn't tell me. He goes, I don't know which one's my right and left. I said, okay. So the quick trick that I'll tell him is the L trick.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, well, you can hold up your pointer and thumb and whatever makes the L, that's your left. He goes, I can't remember which way the L is supposed to go either.
But see, that's the thing. Like, if I actually, like, I know my left and my right, obviously. But, like, the L trick, I'm like, okay, but that looks wrong. Like, I'm looking at it, I'm like...
you should just know.
Yeah. But it's just funny because I'm like, but that's wrong. But it's right.
They don't know their left and rights.
That's insane.
And they don't care to know their left and rights.
Yeah.
But I'll sit there and I'll be like, which one is it? And they'll be like, and it's a little bit disheartening. You're coming here to get something for me, for your health. And I feel like I have to teach you basic skills in life that you should have learned in elementary school.
Yeah.
I'll tell kids too when their shoes are untied, and half of them don't care. But when they do stop to tie their shoes, I'm watching them. They don't know how to tie their shoes.
I don't get that. It's basic life stuff. And honestly, I was even saying the other day, I was like, I wish I learned how to change a tire in high school. Mm-hmm. I mean, I know how to change a tire. Mm-hmm. But, like, or, like, writing a check. And again, I know how to write a check. Mm-hmm. But, like, I feel like these things we should have been taught.
I think there should be a life skills class for every year. Yeah. And that it should,
and not just an elective. Like, no,
it should be
mandatory. It has to be mandatory.
Yeah. And you know what? And I'm saying all these
things.
Like
how to open a bank account. How to, like things.
Well, yeah. Like, what are taxes? What's health insurance?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of things are different now because, like, you don't need to go in a bank and open an account. You can literally do it online.
Yeah. But, like, that's something.
But still, like, the difference between a Roth and, like, a Roth IRA and all of it.
It would be so nice if to level the playing field a little bit with people. Yeah. To give them all, like, the basic life skills.
Give them the building stones and the stepping stones to actually be successful.
I've heard the whole point of, like, the working class is to keep them dumb, though.
That doesn't surprise me.
I can't remember who said that. Some rich dude back in the day.
Rockefeller
or something like that. I'm pointing out all these things about these kids, and I'm not saying that to, like, just hate on them. Because I started work at this school, and I didn't know how it was going to go. And I told, the nurse I work with, I was like, I'm really attached to these kids. I was like, I really want to see them all succeed. I'm concerned about them. If I notice that they miss school, if they don't know something, I'm like, how are you going to get through life? You don't even know your lefts and your rights.
Yeah.
How are you going to drive? Mm-hmm. Like, you know, or if I see kids and they just are socially kind of selfish, you know, they're not, I see a lack of empathy. Yeah. And it doesn't make me dislike these kids. It makes me want to, like, teach them something.
It also makes you dislike this world.
It makes it, yeah.
Like, it makes me, as a person, I'm sad about what we expect and what's implemented in our world. Like, Oklahoma has some of the worst freaking schools. Our education system is one of the worst in the U.S.
Yeah, and I don't know.
And I don't know if that's just by standardized testing.
Yeah, I don't know how
they rank it exactly.
Like, I went to a fairly, I guess, would you call it a ghetto school? It wasn't like a really great public school or anything. But my parents were very involved, and I had a lot of personal drive. And I did really, really well. And I feel like you could make use of anything anywhere. So I don't know if it's a family problem, if it's a school problem, if it's a little bit of both, if it's what we're teaching them, if it's our standards, are we focused on the wrong things?
Yeah.
I'm just concerned that they're not even learning basic common sense. And I think social media hasn't been good. I'll be honest.
Oh my God, absolutely not. I feel like that just makes body image and everything else so much worse.
Well, it's like...
And then they learn things they shouldn't know at that age.
They're exposed to things that they shouldn't. They're sexualized very early.
Oh, so
super early. I remember my daughter being very upset because she went into 6th grade and people were demanding to know if she was straight, gay, or bisexual. Like, other students. And I'm like, why do they care? Like, are they wanting to date you? Like, what? She goes, no, they just told me I need to have an answer. And she's like, I don't even want to think about that. Like, I don't care to think about that. And I'm like, why are they even focused on that at 6th grade? Like, I get that's a point where some of them start, like, thinking a little bit and you're starting to realize, oh, maybe you like somebody and stuff like that. But for that to be such a focus is bizarre to me. And to have peer pressure for that to be such a focus. Yeah. To feel like, okay, I now have to give myself another label for sure. Like, what's my label? I hate that everyone feels like they have to slap labels on everything all the time. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, and I feel like adults are really bad at sexualizing kids at a young age, just in general. Like I said, and we do it with the clothing and stuff too. Like with what we let them walk around with.
Don't wear.
What we think is acceptable, how to act in public and things like that. Yeah, I don't know.
It's honestly...
it makes me want to get rid of everything and move out into the wilderness.
It makes me just want to leave this country.
Every day I get a little bit closer. You know, I've been to other places. My mom comes from a different country. My dad's been around the world. Every country's going to have, like...
Oh, they definitely have their problems.
It's going to have their own issue.
Absolutely.
I love living here. I can't imagine living anywhere else. I want to fix where I'm from. Is the thing.
That's fair.
I don't want to, like...
run away from it all.
It's like, can I just fix... Like, I don't think everything was broken before. And something happened where we felt like we needed to fix things that weren't broken, and now everything's, like, super broken. And I don't know what... and I don't know what the point was where we went, like, super wrong.
Everything's on fire. It's fine.
Right?
The dog and the friggin' meme.
Yeah, or the dumpster fire.
Yes, I feel like that all the time.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like, it's just...
It makes me really concerned for my kids. I hope I'm a safe place. Then they'll grow up and realize that maybe their mom knew a little bit of what she was talking about. I don't think I'm unreasonable. I probably sound a little old and dated, I'm sure.
No.
I think I can see this, different sides of things. Just because I can see different sides of things doesn't mean I need to agree with it, but I can understand it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just kind of, I don't know.
Bring back the uniforms, guys.
Really, though, as much as I hated it, looking back at it now, I'm like, oh my God, could you imagine if I had to pick out my clothes in the morning? It would have taken me forever.
Yeah.
I can barely pick out, thank God I wear scrubs to work every day, because if I didn't, I'd be like, what am I wearing? Like, I would have to pick out the night before or 2 nights before, because I'm so indecisive.
Yeah.
And I was even worse back then. Mm-hmm. And then self-conscious with, like, high school. No.
Yeah.
Absolutely
well, then we'll get a 6th grader who for some reason their parents thought it was okay for their kid to wear I Love Hot Moms to school. Like, what is that? What are you doing?
How old are 6th graders? 12?
They're like 12, 13. Yeah, 12. 11, 12.
Oh my God.
It's like, what do you mean you love hot moms?
Duh, they love hot moms.
Like, why?
Who doesn't love hot
so
moms,
weird.
I guess, but...
Oh,
man, that's funny. It's just a mess.
It is a mess. I haven't lost all hope. I'm
No, and you should have.
I'm very, very hopeful. I would hate to get to the point where I feel so embittered that I'm like, whatever. Let it all burn. Like, I don't want to get there. I think maybe because I've got kids in it, that definitely helps me from getting to that point.
Yeah.
It's like I have to believe things can get better. But yeah. Interesting life.
It is. It is.
And I think...
But you'll make a difference, because I will say, like, I loved my nurse in elementary school. Like, she made a huge difference.
Yeah.
For me. So, like, things like that, like, it's, even if you impact 5 kids.
Yeah.
It's still something.
Well, I had one kid that, came up and kind of patted me on the back. He's like, have a good summer. I was like, okay. I had a couple of kids come up that wanted me to sign their shirts and things. I'll tell you, I'm a little bit sad because I feel like I put a lot of work into developing relationships with these kids, and then I was told that I might not be at that school.
Yeah.
That they might move me to another school or actually make me float around whenever they have someone call in. I go to that school. And I'm like...
Yeah, that's annoying.
I don't feel like I'm developing...
a relationship then with...
Because the first while when I was there, the kids didn't talk to me. They didn't share anything. There was nothing to teach them.
No, because you're a stranger.
In one ear, out the other.
Yeah.
You start to, develop a little bit of relationship, some rapport, trust. Mm-hmm. They come to you with things. You start to notice, too. Like, there's things that I wouldn't have noticed if I was hopping around. Like,
oh, yeah,
hey,
absolutely.
this kid's been in for headaches quite a bit. Yeah. Does your mom know? Yeah. Oh, she knows. And then I call, and the mom's like, no, I had no idea. Yeah. Or, I find out that, like, oh, so-and-so actually wears glasses. If I had just seen them, because that one day I happen to be working there, and they come in for a headache, I might think it's an actual just headache, and there's nothing else going on.
And they don't actually need a new eye exam and new glasses.
Yeah, yeah. So there's that whole continuity of care that, like, won't be there. Or, you don't get to know the parents at all, or what the parents prefer, the kid, or how the kids need to be handled, and things like that. And so I'm a bit down about that.
Well, hopefully they don't move you, but...
it's kind of sounding like they are.
That's so annoying.
To be told that, like, you're doing your job so well that we might have to move you other places because we feel like you could just do well anywhere we put you. It's like, no.
Let's pack more on your plate.
Can you just leave me where I am? If I'm doing good where I am, why are you messing with it?
Because why not?
Why don't you find somebody else that can be really good at this other place?
Yeah.
Why are you settling for everybody else not being as good, and now you're having to, like, fill the cracks? Like, that's the other thing. I don't know why it's so hard to get rid of people if they're not performing.
We're literally at an at-will state, or whatever they call it, where you can be fired and hired for any reason. Like,
well, it seems like it's very hard to fire people.
Yes, a lot of companies are hesitant.
Unless it's me, and then I feel like they could fire me easy. I don't understand. That at all. Yeah. It always seems to be that way.
It's very ass backwards, I feel like. Mm-hmm. But on that note, this has been a very long talk.
This was just a babble rant.
It was a rant.
I apologize to everybody who decided to stick around and listen if you've made it this far.
Can you tell we've been stressed and everything else, and things are just building up, and we're just like, all right,
So we'll probably we'll have more of a focus next week, I'm sure. Like we were talking about talking about sun signs.
Sun signs, yes.
Which I don't know anything about mine other than what I am, really.
Yeah, and I know a little bit. I follow the apps and stuff, but I'm a Taurus, so, and Jamie's a Scorpio, so
yeah.
We can get into that next week. But thank you guys for listening. Tune in next week or whenever we post. Hopefully it's not too long from now. I'm sorry, I'm not always the best at that. But thanks again. Because why not? Bye.